Hello from the Strong Island Hip Hop Radio. This is your girl, OHGENIABABE, and we talking to Danny Love tonight.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yeah.
Alright, Danny, tell them where you from.
Oh, man, that's a trick question, man. I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? Representing, born and raised in Brooklyn. But every 5 borough, man, I represent the city, man. City that never sleeps, yeah.
Alright.
Word up.
Well, tell us what you do. Tell us about yourself.
Oh man, for the first time, you know, people just checking me out, man. My name's Danny Love. I'm CEO of Daily Records, executive producer for a lot of different things that I am a part of. And so yeah, pretty much got a long resume, man. 14 years grinding, 14 years really trying to build my. Yeah. I've been at this for a long time since I was 16. And but yeah, everybody that knows me most knows me for building talent, branding talent. Sharing my label, sharing my platforms with independent artists out there so that they can rise to the occasion, and most importantly, just fighting for our cause, because there's not many good outlets for us that are legit for independent artists. So for me, I'm just just an advocate, man.
All right, so Danny, tell us what separates you from any other CEO or brand.
Oh man, that's a great question. But one of the first things, I believe my competitiveness, me being a basketball player, being a college basketball, guy, knowing how to work with a team, knowing what it takes, having to play my part, and just knowing my role. I'm very competitive. That's the first thing I think. Another thing that separates me is my ability to, I guess withstand a lot of adversities and a lot of different challenges, and my problem solving. And I guess I don't know really, CEOs out there, I respect the CEOs that's put their all into what they're doing. So I really take my hat off to all my fellow entrepreneurs. So this difference would be my purpose is to be number one. You know what I mean? So I really won't concede to that. I tell Jay-Z, I'll tell Diddy, I'm one. Your job, and they'll kick me out the office, but
talk about
they'll be honest. I'll be honest with them. Like, I'm not here to work for you. I'm here to be a partner.
I like the way that sounds. I heard you say education. What college you went to?
Shout out to York College, man. I went out there, played 2 years, some D3 ball there. Got recruited to a lot of situations. University of Central Florida, Buffalo View. And
so you're big in basketball, I see.
Oh yeah, that's more easier than music and everything else that's come to me. Basketball is a big passion of mine, and I still coach underdogs AAU basketball. So I've been doing that since I was in freshman year in high school. Started off coaching my brothers, age group kids 12 to 14. 14 years later, I'm at 975 athletes. I'm crossing into my first 1,000 this summer of my first time. I'm sorry about that. I'm crossing into my first 1,000 athletes this summer, and so I'm very excited about 2016. But basketball being so important to me was just creating an underdogs AAU program, and still, staying close to the game, living through them. So when this music stuff didn't work out, if it didn't, I always had the coaching resume.
Giving back to the community, I love it.
Yes, most definitely, man. Shout out to the underdogs AAU, man. We had a great 2015 summer, man, winning nine championships out of 17, So for me, everybody that knows me knows it's hard to win an AAU tournament. So
they're looking up to you.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the underdogs, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, what's your next project?
Oh man, for the past year I've been working on. Everybody knows me for Daily Records, putting out music, putting out records. And I've been, slow for the past 2 years doing that. A lot of litigation, getting rid of artists that I've been carrying around for years that haven't delivered. My 2 stars, packaging them up for one of their biggest push. So we've been taking our time with them on that. So for the 2 years, I've been kind of quiet with the record label side, which makes this so exciting because music is coming back soon, and that's where it all started for me, but with the origin. But for the past 2 years, man, I've been pretty much in TV, developing an amazing talk show called More Than Music, been pushing my underdog basketball brand, and really contacting a lot of investors and sponsors, just really just really rubbing elbows with the next level and saying goodbye to the, where I was before. And hasn't been easy. It's been the most fun I've been having, but it's been very hard too. I'm losing friends, I'm losing family members, and yeah. So you would think that it's funny when I started the TV show when it was on YouTube. I got more support, and then once I got on cable or TV, nobody hits me up no more. So it just shows you as you climb, you lose that. But everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching, that's their problem, man. Chase your dream and don't settle. Don't apologize for trying to be great.
Well, listen, I heard if you don't have haters, you ain't popping. So
yeah, you already know.
Something right.
You already know.
All right.
Word up, man.
Well, here's a good question. How did you transition from being an artist into your TV show?
Oh man, well, being an artist was my brand. Danny Love was, when I started off in the music, it was the brand of music. When I've been always hosting showcases in Times Square, and
so you're used to this.
Yeah, so I was always hosting, always doing red carpet, always doing public speaking. I would talk to group homes and different things like that. So TV is totally different. But it's been amazing. 20 episodes in, and we're in talks of doing something national. I just finished season 3 Tuesday, so it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
So we're gonna be looking forward to season 4.
Yeah, shout out to Smack, man. Smack was on. We had Smack on the show on Tuesday, and he came out and really dropped a lot of bombs for indie artists. So that's gonna be a great episode. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right, so it's a good question. When it comes to mentor, as an artist, do you think an artist should have a mentor in the game now, or should they have their own crew?
Wow, well that is a great question. I believe that everybody watching, everybody listening to this, that's an indie artist born after 1983 or something like that, they're not going to ever listen to a mentor. They don't have the same respect for the old school, the OGs, like I did. When my uncles talked, I listened. You know what I'm saying? When Uncle told you to go grab a beer, you ran and you did that. Nowadays, man, I see kids like, yo, nigga, you better get your own, like, get out of here, you get a job or something. It's not balanced the right way. And then plus, a lot of our black men, our black leaders are caught in paying bills, so they can't really teach no more like that. And the guys that run in the blocks, the streets, they're not the dudes that ran in back in the day, because there was a code. You didn't mess with the kids, and you still was somewhat of a role model. There was some kind of rules. Now the kids are the ones doing it, and it's just a terrible time right now. So to every artist listening, yes, you need a mentor, you need a manager, you need an executive, you need a CEO. I don't even want to say manager. You need a boss. Everybody out there trying to be anything, you need a boss. I don't care what nobody says. And if somebody has a little bit more know-how or know to learn from them, if you don't want to make them, well, be a student then. At the end of the day, pay your dues, and the doors are open for you. Because I was just having this conversation yesterday, and I said, yo, I'm one of those guys that was out in the streets, and my little brother, I would make walk with me and put tape on every one of his fingers. And as I hit every pole, I would snatch tape off his hand. So this was me utilizing my brother, learning how to be a promoter, putting in the groundwork, feeling like nobody's gonna give me $1 million if I didn't go out here and stand in the cold and do my posters. So I just think that, and I would tell that to a new artist. I would mentor them and say, yo, man, get on the train and perform like I did, stand in front of Apollo and spit like I did. We now, in Times Square, you can't, ain't nobody out there trying, it's just terrible right now, terrible time. So find a mentor, learn, and you'll be lucky if somebody even wants to tell you anything, so listen, definitely need a mentor.
So you feel like artists nowadays respect the game? Everyone's just starting to sound alike.
There's no respect. There's no, they can't tell me 3 A&Rs or 3 people at Bad Boy, or you can't name the 3 vice presidents at INS's hip hop record played, or if you're not a student. And shout out to all the CEOs out there that are students. There's people out there that saw someone else do it, like saw Ralph McDaniels do pictures and followed him, and then there's somebody that saw, Puff and followed him, and then there'll be a kid that's watching Danny Love and they'll follow him. So, yeah, absolutely, man. You have to.
There's a lot of people that's going to be following Danny Love.
I hope so.
Listen, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to see what DJ Quiet Storm have in store for us.
DJ Quiet Storm, what up? What up?
Welcome back, y'all, to Morning Music. You tuned in live. As promised, man, you just met all the artists in America. They went through top to bottom. You saw the talent. You know the energy we coming with. But before I even start, man, let's get total silence, man. Total silence. It's my honor, my privilege, and pleasure to have in the building. You already know, it's no stranger, man. You seen him on 105.1, The Breakfast Club. Been feeding the streets for years, man, keeping us fresh with the music. I want everybody in the building more than music. Welcome my special guest, the big homie, DJ Envy. Make some noise, y'all. Yes, Envy, what's going on, bro?
How's everybody doing? First of all, pardon me for being late. If y'all listen in the morning, I coach my daughter's basketball team. Tonight was her championship game.
Awesome.
I should have came early because they blew us out though. But you know, as a coach, as a dad and a coach, you want your daughter to win. But when they start losing, you be like, damn it, man. You don't know what to say. Like, go bust some ass. But we lost. But it was a lot of fun.
That's what up, man. Well, we glad to have you, man. We know it's not easy, man, but we so grateful to have you in the building. And again, I don't want to waste no time, man. They ready to show you what they got. Every artist in here is gonna bring it to you, man. Again, welcome, Envy Block, y'all. Make some noise one more time, y'all. Yeah, man. Word. So I'm excited, man. I can't contain it. So I want to jump right into the music. With no further ado, more than music, let's open up the show. Let's start off, man, with this artist. A lot of energy, heavy music. You already know. 400. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the stage. 400, man. Welcome in, man. Let everybody know who you are, where you from.
400, hood star from Jersey, Skyway, Central Jersey, North Jersey, South, all that. Rep that. DJ Envy, what up? Salute.
That's what it is. More than music. 400.
Yeah, New Jersey Stadium. This is when I got tired of the East Coast and Jersey getting overlooked. Feel me? They saying the East Coast rap is done. I'm here to bring the bars back. I said I'm here to bring the bars back. Nursery rhymes is what you call rap, straight raw shit. I'm all last criminal, don't say no. What happened to that nigga shit? Everybody got big money, this shit is sick. With all the struggle and pain going, that gritty shit. Real life hip hop, that New York City shit. They said they run it, but they washed up. Perfect timing for the guard and the boss up. Niggas want airplay, they hitting bras up. This your release date, the time in your paws up. I remember puffing the blunt with the locks playing, bagging up, tucking my gun. They gave the shit that we relate to, something to love. And now these niggas sell their soul and give it up for a buzz. This shit is sad. We don't live in the past, we live in now, nigga. Got the exclusive shit in the bag. Dedicate this to whoever made the pen in the bag. I'm only here to make this industry mad. Swinging New Jersey, save me. I'm here to bring the bars back. I said I'm here to bring the bars back. Nursery rhymes, what you call rap, straight 400, at 400 FOE_H20D, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook 400 Let's Roll Hood Star, isyourolling.com, official website ISUROLLIN.com.
That's what it is.
Log on, man. Let's Roll Records, biggest thing out of Jersey.
You already know. Let's send it over to Envy. Envy, what you thought, man?
What part of Jersey you from?
I'm from Skyway.
You nice. I mean, the line we say, I ain't cry when my pops died, but I'll cry when Styles die. I mean, I feel it. You know what I mean? I respect it. You know what I mean? I love the lyricism. I love the beat. I love the song. I love the record. I love what it meant. You know what I mean? Oh, you what you say?
It's original.
Yeah, I can tell it's original. You know, it put age on us though, because I could tell where you're coming from, because I feel like that a lot. Like, you know what I mean? But I love the record. I love your energy. I believe it. It's not one of them things where I don't believe. I absolutely 100% believe it.
Good looking, y'all. You heard it first, man. DJ Envy. Thank you a lot, 400. Good looking.